What is going on, everybody, and welcome. This is OneActual, and welcome to the visual guide to Eden's Gate Resurrection, the very first raid of its series in Final Fantasy XIV's expansion, Shadowbringers. I'm here to give you a clear, quick, and concise guide on how to complete it, and get you ready ASAP. Before we dive in though, I apologize for the black borders here. For some reason it recorded this way even though it's not how it looked when I played it. When we get into the next guide, I promise they won't have them. So anyway, let's dive in. First things first, you touch the border, you die. So don't do that no matter how much you may be tempted to. Also keep in mind these mechanics will always go in the same order for this fight every time. First mechanic is Spear of Paradise, the tank buster. Have those cooldowns and heals ready. Next mechanic is Eden's Gravity, which is a hard-hitting, unavoidable room-wide AoE. Vice and Virtue will target 4 players with blue AoE circles that will leave a puddle in their wake. Spread them out and prepare to immediately run back toward Eden Prime for Eden's Flare, which is a large AoE that you must be underneath her to avoid. You'll remember this from Titania. The second time you see Vice and Virtue will target both tanks with red indicators. Eden will fire out 2 giant lasers toward both targets, so make sure you're away from the party. I've never tried stacking this with both tanks, but at 50k damage a pop, I'd assume the damage would stack and possibly kill you. But for now, move away from each other as well. Another Spear of Paradise will be called for Eden's next mechanic, Pure Light, and please take note to always be looking out for this. She will dash to a side and begin casting. The object of the mechanic is to simply move behind her. You have time. Everyone with the exception of the tanks will die to this mechanic if you get hit, so quickly move behind. Eden Prime will move to the middle of the map and cast Delta Attack. This mechanic will target every player with an unavoidable AoE, as well as have a cross indicator going through mid and a big circle AoE. Objective is to move to one of the safe areas while also not stacking on another player. Pick a square and don't stack. Dimensional Shift will hit the party with a room-wide AoE and change the map before casting Pure Beam and Paradise Lost, and this is when the arena will light up like the 4th of July. I found small movements to be safe than big ones here, but besides dodging the real mechanic here, which is Pure Light, making its sneaky appearance, as soon as you see her teleport, immediately be looking out for her for that one-shot mechanic. This is meant to catch you off guard, so as long as you're paying attention, move behind her during the light show, and you're golden. Do not panic. Dimensional Shift will again get casted, changing the arena just to throw you off for Frigor Maximus, which will cause small damage but basically just place you into the DPS check. 2 Guardians of Paradise will spawn. Tanks take each one, and the objective is to burn them both down before they cast onto Dust, which will wipe the entire group. Not a hard DPS check. Look out for the Mana Burst room-wide AoE attacks and the random frontal cleaves during the check. A really dope-ass cutscene will appear, but I won't be spoiling it here. Enjoy it, and don't say I never did you any favors. At this point, you've seen everything you need to know. She will rotate through the first phase mechanics from Spear of Paradise to that light show mechanic after that dimensional shift, and rinse and repeat. This fight isn't very difficult, and if you're still on the fence, I'll give you the plain and simple. Avoid Pure Beam at all costs, and you're golden. Everything else you have seen before. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching my guide on Eden's Gate Resurrection, and congratulations in advance on your clear. If this guide helped you out at all, please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more Final Fantasy XIV guides and videos. How's your experience? Let it be known in the comments section below, along with any extra tips you found useful for the newcomers. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next one.